everything new. I am literally rebuilding my whole entire life. And God said, new gym too. My husband might be in that gym. Huh? Like, people be taking supplements as if it's going to counteract all of the shitty work that you're doing. Stop playing with you, stop playing with yourself, and stop playing with your money. So that I'm not taking junk with me into this new season. Like, everything is changing. Everything is changing, and I'm so excited. You can't pray that you learn to give yourself grace and then be upset when situations arise that force you to give yourself grace. I've been keeping something from y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. And I was thinking about if I even wanted to tell you guys about it. It's just so frustrating because, like, that's really how life happens to you, bro. Like, life be lifing, and then you find yourself doing things that you never thought you would do, and they're really telling you what to do. I'm giving you the answers that you're praying for, and you are choosing to go the other way. Sometimes the only way to get through it is to go through it. There's no other way. My God, not you had me throw away my weed pen, knowing the next day I was about to be faced with all this bull, SHIT. Hey, Bookies! It is Tuesday and it is 5:02. Don't y'all be mad at me because I did not start the vlog yesterday on Monday. I did not start the vlog yesterday on Monday because, y'all, I still wasn't feeling good. And if I'm to be honest, I have this thing on my face and I didn't want to be recording, but I was like, Kenzie, we can't go a full week without a vlog because you got a problem going on with your face. So the thing up under my nose and above my lip, mind your business. Anywho, so it is Tuesday. It is 5:03 and I'm super excited because there's a gym that is opening up that was just built and they're having their preview party tonight, like right now, 5 to 8. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see it. Now, y'all, I had no intentions of leaving my gym. Like, when I tell y'all, the Lord was like, everything new. Everything new. I am getting a new house. I am getting new furniture that I've never seen. I am literally rebuilding my whole entire life. And God said, new gym too. My husband might be in that gym. Huh? Because what else would be the reason? I was not going to freaking move gyms. Mind y'all, the gym I go to right now, they open up at 4. So that's why I be waking up at 3. And then I have time to go sit in the parking lot and do all that stuff. And I really go there because I love the sauna. And when I was moving into my house, they have a community gym that's open 24 hours. And, excuse me, I literally told myself that I was going to go to that community gym since it's 24 hours, wake up at 3, go to that community gym, but then still drive out to Vasa because I wanted to use the sauna. Like, that was the main thing. This camera's crooked. That was the main thing. And I was like, that's a lot and that's unnecessary, but I love the sauna that much where I'm like, it's fine. I'm gonna make it do what it do because I still get all that morning time back to myself because I'm not starting at 4. I'm able to start like near 3 since I wake up at that time. Anyway, y'all, God was like, no, baby. I said you need, oh gosh. He said, I said you need to move gyms. So they built this gym. Not only is it 5 minutes away, 5 minutes away from where I'm moving, whereas the other gym would have been like 20. And I'm like, okay, that still wasn't going to sell me though. I was like, do they got a sauna? They were like, yeah. That still wasn't going to sell me though. What sold me though is that they're 24 hours. I was like, them being 24 hours made all of the difference. And I said, Kenzie, at this point, you would be a fool to continue driving out of your way when there's this beautiful, huge gym right here that is open more than this other one. So anyway, long story short, y'all, I was like, let's give it a try. Let's give it a whirl. So I'm excited to see what the gym looks like. It's a Crunch Fitness. They're up and out a lot of places. Oklahoma doesn't have that many. I think the one that we do have right now is out in Yukon. So this is the first one that they've built on my side of town. So I'm like, oh my God, not me sitting up here having gym anxiety and being nervous about meeting my new family. Because y'all real gym goers, you know that, like, you may not know like their names or like you may not know these people for real. But the people that be at the gym every time you at the gym, y'all family. Like, y'all be looking at you like, yeah, I see you. I see you seeing me see you because we be here. We be here. And then I be noticing when they gone too. Never speak to these people, but I be noticing because That's our routine. So I was like, dang, I gotta get to know this whole new gym family. That's crazy. Um, but it's just funny, like all the newness that's coming right now that blows my mind. So many new things. So I became a partner with Oxy Shreds. Yay! Discount code coming to y'all soon, right? I'm so excited because y'all know I used to be a bucked up girly, swore by them. I have nothing bad to say about Bucked Up. I love their products. It was just the simple fact that once I ran out of Bucked Up, I was just like, let's just try something different. I took Bucked Up pre-workout for years. I was like, baby, let's try something different. Why not? And my favorite influencers, they talk about OxyShred, and I was like, let me use it. I kid y'all not. I started taking OxyShred. I was hooked. Your girl was hooked. Because not only does it have a thermogenic fat burner in it, so it targets fat cells. On top of that, it's a non-stimulant. So a lot of people, they don't like pre-workouts because it makes you itch, it makes you jittery, it makes you turn the F up. Come on now, I was using bucked the F up, okay? And I felt bucked up, which was great, but like I always don't want to feel that way. And honestly, taking that every single day, knowing that impact it has on me, it is kind of scary if you really think about it for real. But real gym rats, you like, it is what it is, but no, it is what it ain't. Like, no. So it's a non-stimulant, meaning it doesn't have all of those same properties that make you go balls to the wall crazy. And I found out that I really enjoy the subtleness that OxyShred offers because it is, I call it like my happy juice. Like I feel very much so energized. I feel awake. I feel great. It's just not, I'm ready to go balls to the wall. Like I could take Bucked Up and say I had to make a quick detour before I went to the gym and I had to go to 7-Eleven or I had to go to Walmart. Baby, let me tell you something. The second that Bucked Up starts hitting, I'm like, I got to go. Like, yeah, got a blast. Not me saying got a blast. Chelsea. But Chelsea, this is one of those things, I'm all over the place today where they be like, yeah, you become who you hang out with. Because why am I sitting up here saying got a blast? Chelsea say that all the time. Got a blast? Nah, for real. Because once that Bucked Up starts bucked upping, it's time to go. Stop talking to me. I need to run. OxyShred isn't like that. Which is too why you can take it even if you're not working out that day, which I still like because you're still able to target those fat cells. I don't know if y'all are like me, but like if I know I'm not doing stuff, well, okay, let me say it the right way. If I'm just having an off day from the gym and I'm still doing the correct things, I'll still take my OxyShred like normal, right? But if I know I'm not doing right, don't be taking your supplements as if that's going to help you. Unless it's like a green supplement to help with your digestive system. Okay, cool. But I feel like people be taking supplements as if it's going to counteract all of the shitty work that you're doing, and that's not going to happen. So when I know I'm not doing right, I don't touch my supplements. Outside of my fiber, I do not touch my supplements. Supplements are way too expensive for you to be wasting them, knowing dang well you are not adding on to them to bring upon the max value that you can get. Stop playing. Stop playing with you. Stop playing with yourself, and stop playing with your money. Stop playing. Anywho, I don't know where I was going. Oh, I'm an ambassador now, and I'm so excited. And so the reason I brought that up is because they make you work for your coin, okay? Unless I wasn't reading it right, it was like before you get your code, you need to set up a taste testing at your local gym. I was like, huh? Bucked Up didn't make me work like that. I applied, got approved, and they just sent me a freaking code, right? Not me got this hump on my neck. Oh my God, do I be looking like them people? Do I be looking like them people because my posture ain't good? Oh no. Oh, I had that thing on my neck. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask somebody if my neck look like that. I'll be damned. Oh, bro, not you look like. Oh, anyway. So, in order to get my code, unless I read incorrectly, bro, they're making me set up a taste testing. I said, not y'all making me get out of my comfort zone, but this is why God is so cool. I'm like, God, I think I'm seeing it the way you seeing it. I'm about to be at a new gym where I don't know nobody, so it's not going to be nerve-wracking for me to go in and be like, I need to set up a table. Let's try this OxyShred new gym. What's up? I'm not going to be nervous. I probably would have been nervous doing that at Vasa because like I know all them people, they're gonna be like, here she goes, she always be having her tripod, what the hell is she doing now? You know, type energy. But I'm like, this is like the perfect setup because it's a new gym. try these products. Shoot, for all they know, I'm working with the gym. Anyway, I just be seeing like it was one of those moments where you be looking at God like, is you was in this? Yeah, I see what you. Yeah. It was like one of those moments. And so, as nervous and like scared I am to be walking into everything just being so new, I am so excited. And I'm so excited and I'm so grateful that the Lord thought this was such a great, not thought, that the Lord said this was the time for me to walk into a new season. And like, I don't think it's going to hit me, everything being so new, until my furniture is sold and like people start picking it up. Because like I told y'all, I'm selling all of my big furniture. I have thrown out so many things, bro. If y'all haven't been watching those movement vlogs, make sure you tap into those. I have thrown out so many things. And it's like, I never realized how much I hold on to materials that hold memories. Like, it was a towel. It was a holy towel that I did not want to throw away. Why? Because I remembered when I got the towel. I remember what the towel had been through. I was like, this was one of the towels that I was able to dry Harvey off with. Harvey is my dog that died in like 2017, I believe it was. Like, why is my mind even thinking about stuff like that? I'm like, Kenzie, at this rate, you are going to be a hoarder, because ain't no way you sit up here looking at this holy towel talking about it dried off Harvey and that dog. Stop playing with me. And so anyway, I've been throwing out so many things, and I might cry a tear a little bit, but I'm so excited to know that I'm not taking junk with me into this new season. Like, everything is changing. Everything is changing, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, so excited and so scared. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just excited with no scaredness. This is just the excited feeling, but you know, Chelsea be knowing we be having our times at night where we be like, bruh, God really gonna have to pull through, cause huh? Cause who? Cause what? Um, so yeah, that's really crazy to me. I love knowing that I'm going to go into this place. I told her it's going to feel like an Airbnb for me for a long time until I look up like I'm staying here, because everything's different. There's no furniture in that house that I have ever seen in my freaking life. There's like even small things, like I moved into this apartment, mind you, it was my first apartment. I got blue cups, blue bowls, blue plates. Not saying, hold on, I can't talk to you right now. Um, there is nothing wrong with that, okay? There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But just the vibe that I'm on, if you were to open my cabinets right now, you would think I had kids. Like, you would think I had kids, because why do you have sippy cups? Why do you have all of this stuff, right? I don't have kids. I was a kid, okay? All of that is not going with me. I kid y'all not. I'll probably keep 2 sippy cups for my nieces. Everything else is going in the trash or going to the thrift store. I want, when you open up my cabinets, you see 6 glasses, 6 wine glasses, cute plates, like, period. Everything has changed. Everything. And I'm so scared. I'm so excited to start this new journey. And yeah, we gonna make it do what it do. And I'm gonna take y'all along every step of the way. And we doing this together. We is all stepping into this together. God is doing some things, man. Man. It was crazy. I was texting my aunt earlier and I was telling her about how excited I was, and I was trying to go pick up a mattress, all these things. And she was just like, I truly believe that you are going to flourish in this new space, and I'm so excited to see it. And I'm like, oh, you see it too? I really be like, you see it too? That's crazy. Anyway, y'all, let me turn y'all around. So we're going to the gym. Let's go.
Train her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof, I touch, put up a guarding. Count to 10, lion's den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire, fast forward to the grown things now.
Bookies, this is honestly one of the most beautiful gyms I've ever seen. Did y'all see all of that cardio? Literally, this gym is humongous. humongous. When I tell you I'm in love, like I am in love. That machine that baby's crawling on and that treadmill right there, that's the freaking one where you can freaking hold the weights while you're walking, bro. I freaking think that's amazing. You have all of these machines over here, and then I love how they have so many hip thrusts. You see, there's freaking 3 in a row. Stop playing with me. Vasa only had one. This is a cycling classes, and I'm not interested in cycling class, but I'm like, bro, why not? It was included in the membership, and they had it running for like a really cheap deal since they were just opening. So I was like, bro, let's do it. And then we get over here to the weights. They have a lot of free weight options, which is wild. This is only one of the sections, and then later on you'll see what it looks like in the back. But it was a whole party up in here, y'all. They have machines galore. At first, I didn't think I was going to like this gym because as you see, it's like super open. It's an open concept. There's no like nooks and crannies for real. But this back area, this is a nook and cranny because if you want to lift and get into powerlifting and stuff like that, it has its own little section, which I absolutely freaking love it. But other than that, you can't hide in this gym, which is okay. But for those that got gym anxiety, it's going to give you a little anxiety. But there's that free weight section up there at the front, which is huge. So many weights. Man, let me tell you something. This gym is literally my playground. Perspire to greatness. Y'all, they have boxing classes. And so we can freaking be up here in the mornings. We about to get our boxing on. Y'all see these Stairmasters? Like, bro, who's really doing a Stairmasters like that? Stop playing with me. I guess I'm going to try it or whatever. But my God, heavy breathing is definitely going to be encouraged because, boy, I'm about to die. The break room, I said the break room, the little women's room or locker room or whatever, y'all, I love it so much. It is so spacious. It is so big. They have music playing. The music be bomb. The TV is litty. It is clean. I like that they have ring lights on the mirrors because my gym selfies always turn out bomb. However, they had a full body mirror. As you can see, your girl is excited. It's time. So the sauna is in the locker room, so men and women have their own. And honestly, I ain't too mad about it. If y'all can't tell, I'm absolutely obsessed. Hey, Bookies. It is Wednesday, and it is, I think it's like 7 o'clock. I just got out the shower, I'm sure, as you can see, and I was about to do my skincare routine. I knew if I didn't pick up the vlogging camera now, then most likely I wouldn't for the day, and that's not the type of time I'm trying to be on because I'm trying to get back into the routine of vlogging. So yeah, my day was okay. If I'm to be honest, like I've realized that I am in truly such, if I'm to be honest, I'm realizing that I am really in a season of self-sabotage. And again, don't mind the thing on my face, just mind your business. Anyway, I am in a season of self-sabotage, and I realized that later last night, early this morning, and it's really disgusting, if I'm to be honest. And I'm really frustrated and upset with myself, but I'm still in the works of giving myself grace because y'all know that is something that I've been praying about for a while, is learning to give myself grace. And it's kind of funny to think about it because it's like, you can't pray that you learn to give yourself grace and then be upset when situations arise that force you to give yourself grace. That's one of those things. Watch out what you pray for, because you can't pray, Lord, help me to forgive, but then you're met with all these situations that is making you forgive and then you're upset about it. You prayed for that. You prayed for that. So I'm definitely giving myself grace about it, but y'all know earlier in the vlog, I was talking about just really the anxiety that I'm having with just going into a season where everything is new. I don't know what it is about the fear of being successful or the fear of stepping into who it is that God calls you to be. Don't mind my light. Like, it might go out and I don't care because like, it might go out and it's like, I don't care because I'm about to leave anyway, so I don't care to go buy no bulbs. Like, I'm sorry. But anyway, y'all, I have been eating like nobody's business. And that's my most frustrating thing about everything, simply because y'all saw me go on that fast. We know that self-control is not the problem. I have self-control. So it's like, Kenzie, what the heck is going on? Outside of that, I've been keeping something from y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. And I was thinking about if I even wanted to tell you guys about it. But I'm like, you talk about keeping it real and talk about being transparent. So keep it real and be transparent. So y'all know, I don't remember what vlog that was, but it was like some months ago. I feel like it was maybe 2-3 months ago. And I said that I was giving up weed because I felt convicted. I was like heavily taking edibles. I was taking edibles like every freaking day. And for those that have taken edibles, y'all know edibles hit hard and they hit and they stick.
okay? Well, I got back into weed, y'all. I did. I really did. So I haven't been taking edibles, but I've been I've been hitting the pen. And I got addicted to hitting the pen because, hold on, y'all, what do I need? I can't talk and think at the same time. Kenzie, what do you need to do? You just did that. What's next? Let's do the exfoliation, because why not? So anyway, I started hitting the pen because I learned that the edible was way too heavy, but the pen, it was like you would feel a high in like 5 minutes, and then that high might be gone within the next hour. So I like that with the pen, you can control it more. So I was like, okay, I can just do the pen. I'll be fine. I won't be addicted to it, right? There's so much to say, y'all, but I'm just going to say the long story short is I realized today that at the end of the day, Mackenzie, you have an addictive personality. There was a reason. I've grown up all my life around people who drink and who smoke, and I always said no. I always said no because I know that an addictive personality runs in my family, and I knew that if I ever were to be exposed to it, that I too could end up like what I've seen, and I knew that that wasn't an option for me, so I just never did it. Well, clearly things happen in your life where you're like, you know what, F it, I need some assistance. Anyway, so that's how I got to the pen. I realized today that weed is just a no for me. I can't control it. I can't set boundaries with it. I'm not saying weed is a bad thing whatsoever, because the people that can control it and set boundaries with it, I love that for you. And I'm actually very much so jealous. I am. I'm actually very much so jealous. I can't control. I don't want to say I can't control it, because you can do anything that you want to do. I just chose not to. So let's say that. I chose not to set boundaries with myself, and I was getting high and extremely high every single night. And I really hate that for myself, because why? It was allowing me to enter into a Mackenzie that I wasn't trying to be. I don't know about y'all, but we've talked about these things before, so this is nothing new. It's so cringy for real, because now I'm like, I know that there's people from work that are watching me, so like, can we keep this here? You know, anyway, I'm doing what the Lord told me to do. So whenever I smoke, whenever I get high, I start to do things that are not conducive to the Mackenzie that I know that the Lord is calling me to be. I eat way too much. I be binging. I have no stomach. It's a bottomless pit. I be binging. I also go into a porn addiction. Like, without weed, I'm like the good Mackenzie. I'm watching what I eat. I'm checking my cravings. I don't care about porn. Like, it's just me and God. But the second I get high, there's like a gray side to it where it's like a utopia. There's no thinking. I'm just zoned out having a great time. But boy, I tell you, if I entertain one single thought that isn't of God, I go into a spiral, which is like, I think of one thought. Ooh, that guy's so fine. I saw him with his shirt off. Porn. Now I'm like porn.com. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, weed, when I'm high, I literally just allow the floodgates to open, and it's just all bad. And then it's a spiral, and then every single night. And it makes me so sad, because I'm like, Kenzie, this isn't who I want to be. And then I had to think of like, okay, Kenzie, who is it that you really want to be? And I was like, I want to go back to the Mackenzie that came home, she finished her vitamins, she finished drinking her water, and she was reading books, bro. That's the Mackenzie that I want to go back to. I was reading books, taking my vitamins, minding my business. I mean, it's just so frustrating when you realize that, like, I really let life get to me. Like, I really allowed things to happen in life where I ran to things that I swore I would never run to. I'm not going to get emotional, bro. That makes me so upset. But this is what it looks like to give yourself grace, because I'm proud of the fact that I'm aware enough to be like, Mackenzie, you got to stop. I don't like the path that this is taking you. I do not like the road that you are on. You have all the power that you need to change it and to pivot, and I'm gonna need you to use it now. So I don't want to cry. That's just so frustrating, because like, that's really how life happens to you, bro. Like, life be lifing, and then you find yourself doing things that you never thought you would do. And that is so frustrating, because now it's like you have to undo all of these things that you never had business doing in the first place. Like, I had enough. Oh, I don't want to cry. I had enough healing and inner work to do. I didn't have to add anything else, but I chose to. So now I have that addiction on top of everything else it is that I'm trying to battle. And I'm so frustrated with myself. Whew. But being frustrated with me and not being kind to me is not going to help the situation. It's not going to make anything better, right? So, hold on. Okay, so that's not going to make anything better. I just squirted that on me. So with that being said, I was like, change the narrative. We're not going to focus on, oh my God, I can't believe you allowed yourself to go back into this hole, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to focus on that. We're focusing on, I'm so proud that you are aware. I am so proud that you are aware enough to see that that pattern was picking back up. You were aware enough and your ears were open that you were able to hear the Lord say, this is not what I have for you and I'm going to need you to put it down. Because one thing that I always pray is, Lord, I pray that you help me be a doer of the word and not just a hearer of the word. God has told me for a minute, you need to sit it down. And I was just like, nah. Like I was telling Chelsea today, before I went into work, I was tidying up my house real quick while I was drinking my little green drink. And I was throwing all this stuff out and I passed over my pen. And I just heard the Holy Spirit say, it's time to throw that away. And I was like, absolutely not. Like, I'm just going to like use it up. And then when I move, I won't do it no more. He kept saying, throw it away. And I was like, no, throw it away. No, throw it away. No. It got so loud where I knew that this was a very pivotal moment that the Lord was like, you see what you're doing, right? Like you're choosing to not do what I told you to do. And then you're going to be praying to me tomorrow and I'm going to look away because you're choosing. I'm literally telling you what to do. I'm giving you the answers that you're praying for and you are choosing to go the other way. Oh, when I really heard it like that, I was like, okay. So I'm dramatic. I went downstairs and I tried to put it below my tire and I wanted to run over it. That thing didn't crack. I ran over, I kid y'all not. I ran over that thing twice. And it was like, I'm not breaking. I was like, dang, that's crazy. And so I was on the highway. And I sent Chelsea this video because I'm like, why am I this dramatic? I was on the highway and I threw it out the window so I could never go back. I didn't just want to throw it away in my house. Don't even try to play yourselves like that. I know there's some of y'all in here because I know y'all are because I used to be the same way. I would be like, I'm getting rid of it and I would throw it away in a trash can in my home. Addicts know. That sounds so bad. But like if you're truly addicted to something, it being in the trash don't matter. I would have dug that out in the middle of the night and got me some, period. Anywho, it is gone. And I just realized that that's not something that I need to ever indulge in again. Not saying I will ever do it again, but again, just keeping my own personal stash, I can't do that. What am I doing? What is it? Anyway, so it's crazy because in this whole moment that I'm doing all of this, throwing it out, right, I realized that I've been enabling myself this whole time. I think that's the right word. Because what I mean by that is I would always in my mind think that like, why is it in the churches? And that still may have nothing to do with it. But I'm just talking to you guys about my own thought processes, right? I'm like, why in the thought, can I talk? I'm like, why in the churches they always talk about putting your weed down, putting the weed addiction down, but they never talk about putting depressants down. I kept trying to say there's no difference between antidepressants and weed. It's like the same thing. It is natural. I kept trying to tell myself that until I realized, baby, they are not the same thing. Because antidepressants don't I don't want to say don't force me to do. Antidepressants don't give me the urge to do things that are not benefiting me. Antidepressants literally just updated the freaking wires in my brain that was like, girl, relax. And I was able to relax and still go on about my business. When I get high, I was doing everything that was opposite of my goals. There is a huge difference between the two. And me realizing that when I say self-enabling, that's what I meant. Because it's like, I realized that for a very long time, I was trying to convince myself that if I can take antidepressants, then there's nothing wrong with weed. That's not true. Weed brings out a side of me that I do not like. And honestly, that's all of that is just, this is my own story, okay? Because even me talking about it, I feel stupid saying it because it's like, it's not that weed brings out a side of me that I don't like. Because if I'm to be honest, if I just took one hit of my pen, I would probably be set for the whole day. Anxiety gone. but I have no boundaries. I have no control. I get addicted to that feeling of escaping, and I'm like, puff, 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 puff. And then I actually think there was like an addiction to just hitting the pen. This was the first time where I was like, I never understood smokers like that smoke cigarettes, because cigarettes are so freaking nasty. But I can see now the addiction of just smoking a cigarette, because I don't know what it is, but just something of being able to like, dude, does that mean I just need to breathe? Because talking about it out loud, it's just like, bro, breathe. Because it was something about being able to just inhale and exhale. Wow. Oh, that sounds crazy, kids. You just need to breathe, babe. You just need to breathe. That's literally all that was. You just need to breathe. I feel like this was all over the place, so I'm sorry if this was all over the place. I mean, sorry, not sorry. I'm really just thinking about all the things. So with that being said, no more weed. I want to go back to where I was just this pure Kenzie. And when I say pure, I don't mean perfect. I just meant it was me, God, and my problems. And that's it. I do think before things get bad, because I don't want to set myself up for failure, I do think I'm going to refill my antidepressants, just because I just want to make sure that I'm good, y'all, if I'm to be honest. I just want to make sure that I'm good. I realize that weed isn't the answer for me, simply because I can't control it. Because one puff, I didn't stop at one puff. If I stopped at one puff, I would probably be okay. I know y'all probably like, girl, how long you gonna tap your face? I love my self-care routine, and tapping my face, it just feels so therapeutic. And so I do it for as long as I feel like this stuff hasn't sunken into my face. Anywho, I think that's it. I think it doesn't help with the sabotage thing that I've been sick. And so y'all always know, like, I go through things if I can't go to the gym. I look a mess. Anyway, I haven't been to the gym because I just haven't felt good, y'all. Like, I have been sick. So it's been like 2 weeks, honestly. And part of me was like, we're just going to start the gym and we're going to start hitting the ground running on Monday. Today was just like, absolutely not, ma'am. I don't care if you go for 15 minutes. Get up, please. Like, your spirit, I feel my spirit crying out, like, please get up, baby, because I'm declining. If I'm to be very honest with y'all, I'm declining. I am. So I decided that tomorrow morning we're waking up at 3 and we're going to try out the new gym crunch that you guys saw. Am I out of this too? Y'all, it's the way I'm about to go stock up on my good molecules, because what in the world? Y'all are going to get like an official skincare routine soon, but like I've been trying to wait till I get into my new cute bathroom. Oh my God. So yeah, we're waking up in the morning to go to crunch, and yeah. Sorry that noise comes on in my bathroom whenever my ear comes on, so just try to ignore it. But we're gonna go to that gym, and hopefully I love it. I'm giving that gym 2 to 3 weeks before I cancel my Vasa membership, just to make sure I actually love it like I think I might. So anyway, I'll see y'all in the morning. Hey Pookies, good morning. It is 5:55 and I'm leaving the gym right now. I would have left earlier, but I was chilling talking with my friend. Y'all, it was so awesome. First of all, it was awesome because I haven't worked out in 2 whole weeks. And this was my first time back in the gym. Like I said, I was gonna wait until Monday, but when I was like, my mental health, I just missed it. Y'all know I love being here. I just needed to be here. And I'm very thankful because I had an amazing time. It's just funny. I know it's dark, y'all. I don't feel like having the flash on, so just y'all gonna be all right for this once, okay? Y'all all right? Good. So it was funny because I told myself I was gonna give it 2 weeks to see how I liked it before I canceled my Vasa membership. Y'all, I canceled my Vasa membership while I was in the sauna. It was so good, and the equipment was so new and just so different and so top tier, where I was like, I don't want to go back to Vasa. The only thing is that Vasa sauna is way hotter. Because like Vasa sauna, y'all, I can probably stay 5 to 10 minutes in there and I'm good to go. It is so hot, I'm good to go. That sauna, I was in there talking to my friend for like a good 35 minutes. You should not be able to do that in no sauna. Clearly, it is not hot enough. I know y'all can't see me. Better be lucky I love y'all, because I was like, I know they can't see me, Kenzie. Why are you playing for real? Because it is really dark. But anyway, their sauna ain't that hot at all. And I'm going to end up telling them about themselves on Saturday. And even if they can't do nothing about it, it is what it is. It's hot enough. I'm just used to being like, I cannot sit here forever because I am about to die. But theirs was, I guess, more reasonable. But I had an amazing time. And like my friend, I'm so proud of her for getting up because I told her I was going to get up at 3 and then I liked that I could go straight there and get into business. And she was like, absolutely not. I'll be there closer to 4. I'm like, hey, understood. That's fine. And she looking at me even crazier now because I'm like, if I'm to be honest, y'all, just so I can have the morning schedule that I envision for myself, I can see myself starting to intentionally wake up at like 2:40, 2:45 so I can literally start at 3 and be done at 5 so I have 2 hours to relax, make breakfast and get ready for work and have my good morning routine with the Lord. That's going to be awesome and it's going to be even better. Right now I'm driving home, but once I move, I would have been home already. So it's really just going to it's going to be so freaking awesome. I love everything about that gym. I had a great time. I did legs today. I just know I'm gonna be feeling it in the morning. I did my 1,000 jumps, which is crazy. Like you've been gone for 2 weeks. Why would you go straight back into 1,000? I don't know, but I did. Profusely sweating is not even the word. Um, and then I did some seated leg curls. They had the fancy leg curl machine where not only does your legs move, not only do your legs move, but it like rocks your body too. Y'all, I thought I was falling out that chair. I got so scared until I realized what was going on. That was funny. So I did those. I did some leg presses. They had a glute coaster, which I love so much, which was like a machine for kickbacks, but you get to set your weight so you can actually go heavy instead of doing like cable kickbacks or something. Love those. I did other things too, but I just don't remember. Anyway, and then I ended up doing 30 minutes on the treadmill. Oh my God, it's been a minute because y'all know I got into like doing the elliptical every day. Well, I went back to doing the treadmill and I was doing the 12 330 and boy, that wore me out. I think I burned like 800 calories about total in an hour and 25 minutes. So that's really good and I am not mad about it whatsoever. So I'm super excited to start going to this gym. It was so funny to see like so many of my Vasa people there. I'm like, y'all live over here? So it was cool. So now I packed it all and yeah, I'm solid. I'm about to go home. I think I'm gonna make me some sausage with some oatmeal. I've really been enjoying my strawberry oatmeal, and instead of putting milk in it, I'll put a vanilla Premier protein, and it's so yummy. It is so good. And have that with some sausage, and then I already have stuff at work for to make a sandwich for lunch. My turkey bacon cheese sandwich thing, and so I'll probably not probably I'll eat that for lunch, and then come home to eat my chicken thigh and rice. That's what I ended up eating last night. I don't think I came and told you guys about that. But last night I used the Just Meats Texas rub chicken thigh that was marinated in teriyaki sauce. Y'all, that was so freaking good. Just Meats is really just making a believer out of me because that was so freaking good. That thigh was so juicy. You can tell their meat has been marinated because of how flavorful it is. I did add some Kinder seasoning, the steak blend, and it just set it off. And I had that chicken thigh with some lime and cilantro rice. And I'm just like, Mackenzie, when you know what to do, not know what to do, because I always know what to do, but it's like, I know what to do. Like, baby, so do it. Stop playing with me. Anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all later. Go have the best day. Hey, Bookies. So once again, excuse the thing on my face. This is just the process of what my skin decides to do. So it just is in its healing phase and it looks raw right now. And I was covering it up with makeup until I was just like, F it, I want it to breathe so it can heal and get the freak up off my face. So anyway, hopefully I can blur it out. But if not, yeah, it is what it is. I wasn't going to allow this to keep me off of YouTube for a whole week. Y'all, it's stormy outside right now, so it is just definitely giving all the vibes that I need, and I love that for me. That's a whole raccoon just dead. Oh my God. Y'all, I feel so good today with it being my first day back at the gym. I just really felt the urge to like get my life together. Like when I am in a depressive episode, depressive mood, whatever the case may be, you can always tell by how my car looks, by how my kitchen looks. My kitchen was a mess. My car was a mess. I used to be the person I think it's because I used to work at 7-Eleven. I used to be the person that would wash my car like every other few days because every 7-Eleven I worked at, I kid you not, there was always like a car wash right across from it. So I was always washing my car because why not? Um, Anywho, what's going on? Oh, I said the heck. What y'all stopping for? So I was always washing my car, but that's neither here nor there now. That's not the case. My car is hideous, and the outside and the inside. And I like having all my stuff clean. So being so like pumped up and everything from this morning's workout, I like got to work early on time and I was just cleaning out my car. I freaking took in a whole bag of trash to throw away because I just had that much trash in my car. And it looked so good in my car to see it so clean and so just scrumdiddlyumptious. And then I got me some Clorox wipes, some sanitizer and stuff to keep in here. So we're just going to keep it clean. I can't wait to wash my car. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy. I haven't seen my car this clean. And honestly, I need to get rid of this fur thing. I don't like it. It's not giving clean girl. I just don't like it personally. I just want a smooth leather one. I used to have a leather one with like blue metal things on it, but then it got so old and like the blue faded. It was just like silver, and I didn't like that. But I want to get rid of the furry one. But anywho, I'm excited to go home. I think I'm gonna pop some nuggets in the oven today and just chill. I want to go back to crunch so bad, but I know that would just be a mistake. Like I know there's not gonna be any room for me to do anything. The gym opened 2 days ago and it's 5 o'clock. There's no way it's not gonna be packed. And I was like, girl, if you go now, you're not getting up in the morning. So I was like, girl, go home and sit down. And not only sit down, but use that time to be with God. Because y'all remember that last vlog, I was like, you were sitting up here running to the gym. We need to be running to God. So yeah, so that's the tea on that. So I'm excited to go home and give myself some skincare. I think when I get home and get parked, I'll be clear. Do I have to do that right now? I don't think so. Oh my God. As you see, I'm still draining out. I really think I'm on the tail end of it. Thank God, because your girl is tired. Your girl is tired, but I definitely think by this weekend I'll be like 100% good to go. It's crazy because next week, oh, there's just so much to talk about. I'm like, most of it's probably going to be saved till the next vlog because that's when I'm going to get my package. So I did like this whole $400 Shein haul. I shouldn't have done it, but the thing is, I'd be a sucker for Klarna payments. So technically, I didn't spend $400. I spent $90. I spent $90. I didn't spend 400. So in my mind, that makes me feel better. But basically, what had happened was at my job. So pre-COVID, we had to wear business casual all the time. And then after COVID, they were a lot more lax because they're like, listen, y'all spend years not having to do nothing. Just come acting like you got some sense, and you can have just a casual dress code, whatever. People been out of line, so they told us a few days ago that no, you are going to have to go back to business casual. Boy, I tell you what, I was like, I know goddamn well them slacks do not fit me. I'm not even going to try to put them slacks on from 2020 on me as if they would even go up a thigh. Like, I've put on some grown woman weight, okay? I'm not sad about it. Not sad about it. These is the hips, okay? So I went to Shein, like literally my whole team went to Shein. And it was just so funny. We all just placing orders because come by Monday, we need work clothes and ain't nobody got work clothes no more. So I ordered all these stretchy pants. Because listen, I ain't about to be having no buttons. I don't want no buttons. I refuse to go back to being not irresponsible. I refuse to go back to being uncomfortable in the workplace. Y'all know what that uncomfortable work clothes feels like. No, like you gotta wear normal bras. No, I don't want no slacks. I don't want no buttons. I don't want no normal bras. I don't want none of that. I want to be comfortable in my place of work. No, because no. The last thing I want to be doing is having to talk to clients and I'm uncomfortable. You will not see the best of me. You will not see the best of me. So yeah, I ordered a lot of pants and I ordered a lot of tops. And so most likely it'll be like a Shein work haul. And I'm excited to do that for you guys. Hopefully I can do it in the midst of me moving and stuff. But like, we gonna make it do what it do. We gonna make it happen because I love you that much. Um, what else? I just did really good today. My water is gone. I drank all my water. We took our vitamins today. Today was just a great start to getting back on track. I just know next week we're gonna hit the ground running. I can't believe it's almost May. Anyway, I'm just talking at this point. I'll talk to y'all later. My voice is getting itchy anyway. Hey Bookies, it is Saturday and it is 3:09 and this is the end of the vlog. I think the last time I talked to you guys was on Wednesday. I think it was on Wednesday. I really just needed a mental health break. A lot of things were happening within my family where I was very frustrated and upset, and I knew that if I picked up the camera that I would be saying things that I would probably one day end up regretting that was on the internet. And I was like, I definitely want to talk to you guys about it, but it's definitely got to come from a calm, cool, collected space and not from a space of heightened emotions, because you just have to watch your words. You just have to watch your words. And so I just had to process. It was a lot of hurtful things have happened. And yeah, I just had to process everything. I have been at the gym since 10 a.m. It was a great time, y'all. It was a great time. So I had to get, mind you, it is 3:10 and I just pulled up at home. Been there since 10. But in my defense, the first hour was like a free training consultation since I joined this new gym, right? And so I wasn't working out for that hour. Long story short, that consultation was like a mini therapy session. We came to the conclusion that the biggest reason outside of my eating that I'm not seeing progress is because I don't sleep. I don't sleep. I mean, I don't sleep enough. I probably sleep 4 to 5 hours every night, and they're like, absolutely not. The way that you work out, how active you are, that's not going to cut it. So that's going to be a huge thing that I have to work on. And then I went inside to work out with my friend, but then I was like, where my other friend at? And she was like, I'm currently in the car crying. And I'm like, not my pookie butt. So I went out in the car and we had a therapy session in the car. And it was just such a beautiful moment, honestly, because she's 24, I'm 27. And not that that's a huge gap or anything, but I realize why it's a thing. Like, you shouldn't be praying these hard seasons away. You should just pray for the strength to endure and keep your head down and come out of it. Because the wisdom that I was able to have to pour into her, I wouldn't have had if I never went through that kind of season of being lost and isolated. And so that was one of the cool things where I was able to look at God like, I see what you did there. Because there's no way I would have been able to pour into her if I never went through the years that I went through. Because I'm like, baby, I understand wholeheartedly what you're going through. I understand what you're discussing, what you're talking about. I get it because I've lived through it. And this is how I got out of it. And man, when they be talking about sometimes the only way to get through it is to go through it. There's no other way. There's simply no other way. And it was crazy. That discussion was just so beautiful because I was able to see in real time why we may be in a storm and our perspective is focused on the storm, not understanding that it is bigger than us. We're going to be connected to people that we're supposed to help bring out of their storm. And I'm just like, God, you're cool. And then once she was all good and taken care of, we probably talked for like 40 minutes. And then I went back into the gym. I had another friend there and it was like a friend date. I've known this girl, but we've never really kicked it for real. And I think we're just getting into the season where, hey, I think I want to be your friend. Well, not I think, but you know. So she hit me up and she was like, I really want to be friends and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl, duh, let's do it. And so then we had a whole gym session. And y'all, that's just going to be something else because that girl is crazy and I'm crazy. And we've learned that I wouldn't even say yes. Where I'm weak, she's strong and vice versa. So for example, she hates cardio. Not saying that I love cardio, but I love a good sweat and I love to push myself. So I had us do like these rope thingies where we were like on our knees, pulling ropes, cardio. Crazy. I don't want to say it was trash. It felt like trash, but it was so good. And then I was like, let's do 4 sets of sled pushes and one can be doing tire flips and we can alternate. I be coming up with these ideas and then actually doing them. I'm like, who made this up? It was a good workout, but boy, I'm morning torn. And mind you, I started my period this morning. It was wild because literally when I got there this morning, I told her I don't even feel like doing nothing if I'm to be honest, because I was cramping. And she was like, we're doing stuff. And I was like, okay. and I'm happy I did. So then, yeah, after the cardio, because she doesn't like cardio, and I guess cardio is my thing. I guess, do I love cardio? I've always said I don't love cardio, but I think I might. I think I love cardio. And so I'm able to push her in the cardio realm, and she's able to push me in the weight realm. Because I have learned, and she's not the first person that have told me this. I've worked out with multiple trainers, and I always underestimate how strong I am. And so they'll see me lift, and they're like, you playing with me. You playing with me. We taking this up a full-blown notch because you are playing with me. And so, for example, we were doing like a shoulder press, and it was probably like 10 pounds on each side. I don't know how much the machine is or whatever, but I was repping them out. And she was like, okay. We put 25s on each side. I was repping them out. And she was like, you playing with me. You are extremely strong. And then we went on the lat pull down, and I think we started at like 60 pounds. Y'all, I ended up ending on like 126 pounds doing reps of 4. She was like, you're playing with me. That's why sometimes it's good to work out with somebody, not just anybody, but somebody who's actually on your fitness level, because she was able to see through my bullshit. If she wasn't there, I would have stayed in my little comfortable range, and I wouldn't have gone to no 126, because for what? But it's really cool. I was going to vlog today, but I think I really just was like, no, we're just going to use this weekend to make sure that mentally I'm good for next week, because it was a lot. It was a lot. I haven't cried and been hurt that bad in a very long time. It was a lot. And I've still been sick. It's wild because that's just a lot. I don't feel like talking that much. I'm sorry, y'all. But the day, I think it was Wednesday night that everything went down. And I realized, like, outside of the crying, the sickness got worse. It was just a horrible night. So then I woke up the next morning, and I'm like, I need to go to urgent care. I went to urgent care. They gave me some steroids and this infection medicine for my throat, because there's definitely an infection inside of there. Like, the things that I've been coughing up is just unacceptable. So it's just been a lot. So think about, like, I've gone to urgent care, freaking crazy family trauma, bullish drama. What? Yeah. That on top of my period, it's just been a lot. So I've been using this weekend. Oh, and I told y'all I threw away my weed pen. I literally was like, God, not you had me throw away my weed pen, knowing the next day I was about to be faced with all this bull, SHIT. I was mad about it at first, but now I'm understanding that the reason he did that was because I'm in a season where there's no more running from your problems. There's no more running from your pain. I'm going to need you to feel this. I'm going to need you to address it, and I'm going to need you to learn how to push through it and use the authority that I gave you to speak over that thing so we can move forward. And we don't have to go back because you decided to brush it off. We can truly move forward knowing that you handled that the way you needed to handle it, and it's done, and it's truly in God's hands. Because let me tell you something. If I would have had my weed pen, that problem would have happened. I would have hit that weed pen, and if I'm to be so honest, I would have got so high where I wouldn't have even cared about anything that have happened. And I would have woke up the next day like, whoo, to do. Did not do nothing. Did not handle nothing. Did not use my authority. Did not pray. Nothing. So I see why God did it, but I was like, that man up there is funny, and he really be playing with your girl for real. But anywho, I'm about to go upstairs and shower and pamper myself and love on Mackenzie, because Mackenzie deserves. I'm practicing learning how to slow down. I've realized that taking on YouTube with my work and still being such a gym addict, doing what I truly love to do, it's a lot. And so I'm really trying to learn how to find the balance and just prioritizing myself. I'm not going to start crying. Prioritizing myself because I deserve it. I deserve it. I'm about to end this vlog here. Hopefully by next week, this thing is more so gone. Anyway, yeah, that's been a huge insecurity. So it was very huge for me to even vlog this week with this thing on my face. But I'm like, I'm not the only one in the world that has this. So it is what it is. But I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for y'all's grace. I'm hoping next week will be a better vlog. But you know, I'm trying to get better at vlogging while stuff is happening in my life. But again, it's me being mature enough to know that I can't turn on this camera right now because I'm going to say some stuff. and the unsaved Mackenzie gonna come out. And that's not a version of myself that I want y'all to see. Not that I'm hiding anything, not that I'm not really being transparent. It's just that is not a version of me that I like. That is not a version of me that God created. So why would I present that to y'all? It's not okay. Me being transparent is me coming to y'all, letting y'all know that the unsaved version of myself was gonna come out, which meant y'all was about to hear a whole lot of cuss words. Y'all may have heard a whole lot of stuff that made you go and grasp your pearls. Yeah. Anyway, I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say.
Can I show my love for